In this demonstration, I would like to show you how you can use Canvas and create assignment list even if you don't use Canvas for any online learning activities. And the question you may have is why would you want to do this? Well, there are a couple of features for the students that will be very helpful to them as they manage their time during an academic term. One of those features is the assignments list. So when they click on the assignments list from their home page in Canvas, and they can get this information also on their iPhone or any other kind of portable device using the different apps that are available freely to them. With the assignment list, they can see a complete list of assignments across all of their courses in an aggregated view. So it's very helpful then if all the instructors in a particular term for the courses that they are taking are participating by adding their assignments to the list. And not only is there a consolidated list like this that shows the due dates, but they can go to their calendar view as well. And within the calendar view, it will present an aggregation of all their course calendars layered one on top of the other depending on what their filters may be. So in this example, I've got two courses on display and I have assignments listed from both those courses for this particular month. So that's not possible, of course, if the assignments aren't actually in Canvas to begin with. So this video is to show you how easy that process really is. And I'm not talking about creating online learning events. I'm really talking about a technique you can use that's purely administrative. It's very quick to do. And you already have this information in your course syllabus, so you're really just documenting the assignment list off your course syllabus into the course. And an added benefit in doing this is that if you make any changes due to weather or any other kind of unplanned circumstances, Canvas will use the notification settings that each student has set within their profile and will notify them of any last minute changes. So the way this process works is to go to your course, and I will use a sandbox that I developed. This sandbox is completely empty. This is an empty course shell. It has no assignments in it. I am not going to create quizzes. I'm not going to do any kind of learning activities in here. I'm simply going to use it to document my assignments. So using the assignment tab, I can simply create and list all the assignments from my syllabus with no more information than the due date. And even though I may choose to have quizzes, I'm not, in this particular demonstration, those quizzes will not be administered online. So I'm going to treat them as simply an assignment for the purpose of this demonstration. Now later, if I decide I want to put the quiz online, let's say there's a snow day and I have to cancel and I've decided to put it online, I can always come back and convert that assignment and actually put that online. So in this demonstration though, it's simply an assignment list. Now your assignments can have groups or types. So from my syllabus, this is an example here. I have a couple of journal assignments, a couple of exams, and a final paper. So I'll use this type, create these, and you don't have to do this. Every one of these things could be simply listed as assignments, but I'm going to put a little organization into this, and then I will put the due dates in the assignment. So first, my assignment types, or Canvas calls assignment groups. So the first one, I'll call that a journal. And this one is already listed as assignments. I'll just edit and change that one to exam. And then I'll add one more for a paper. And as you put these categories in here, these become objects that you can move up and down to put this in the correct order that you would like to see, or you'd like the students to see it. So I'll have the journal on top and I'll have the paper last. Now I can start adding assignments to each of these. So whenever I move my cursor over here, I have some little menu icons that pop up. One is a plus for adding an assignment. So my first journal assignment is called a self-assessments. I'll have that due on the 15th. And for the sake of this demonstration, everything will be worth 100 points. And then I simply add. That assignment is now listed. And if I actually had students within this course The act of actually adding the assignment would send them notifications right now that that assignment has been added to the course. So let's add one more journal assignment. And I'll do that from over here. I'll click the category, which will be journal, add assignment 2, and it brings up my little editor. I call this one field work, have it due at the end of the month, 100 points, and click update. It's now added. Let's now add my exams. So the first exam will be the midterm, and I'll have that due the middle of next month, 100 points, and we'll do an update. It's now added. Let's add one more, and this will be the final exam. And I'll have it due at the end of next month, 100 points, and I'll update it. So now the only thing left to do is add the final paper. So I'll change my category to paper, add my assignment, and we'll just call it term paper. And I'll have it due the end of next month as well, 100 points, and I'm done. So in less than 10 minutes, I just added 5 assignments to my course shell in Canvas, and this information then is immediately available to those students if this course is published on both their assignment list and their calendar. And what's really nice though is that if during the middle of the term for some reason I have to make some kind of adjustment, for example, let's say that we're anticipating a snow day or something like that, and I really need the paper turned in a little earlier, or I'm going to give it, I'm going to extend the time on it, I can come back into this assignment area. I can do an edit, and I can change the due date. So I'll say let's give them another week because of the snow. And through the more options menu, when I click that, it will expand out additional things that I can do to the assignment. And again, in this case, this is not an online assignment. They're going to just turn this into me, submit it to me by email or whatever. But if I click notify users that the content has changed and I update the assignment, then Canvas will automatically contact each of the students by their own notification preferences, and they'll get that information on their mobile device, or if they log into a campus computer or a tablet, and they'll get that information immediately. So the idea of using Canvas even for a traditional on-campus class, face-to-face class, in this method, it only takes about 15 or 20 minutes to do the setup at the beginning of the term, and you have this added benefit that as a faculty member, if you need to make any changes because of unplanned events, the students will be notified of it automatically by their own notification preferences. And the added advantage for the student is that within their assignments link, those assignments, your assignments, will be aggregated along with all the other instructor assignments for the courses that those students are taking, both on the assignments list and the calendar list. So we really encourage faculty to consider using Canvas even if they're not planning on uploading any online learning activities. Use it as an administrative function, and you'll find that it greatly facilitates your communication with students.